Welcome in Crypto Vault channel. Today we will talk about Algorand. Algorand is a mid-situated coin with the ticker Algo that has an ongoing worth of $0.447056 and a market capitalization of $3,045,577,149 in a critical way. Advanced monetary standards have truly extensive past the reason in being a toy for tech geeks, sharks, and dark merchants. Nowadays, it's an asset class that is altogether controlled and, shockingly, embraced as legal sensitive. Some tremendous endeavor banks even get Algorand and other advanced monetary standards as once gigantic crowd to defend their assets under organization, against the dapper development that harms the standard money-related business areas in a critical way. On May 17, the expense of Algorand essentially was at $0.457296 around the completion of the trading time period, during which the expense change amounted to 9.78%. 7 days earlier, on May 11, Algo was regarded at $0.584628, and that truly plans that from there on out, the expense has swayed by 0%. A month earlier, on April 18, the market part spread out the expense of Algorand at $0.711171. Thusly, the coin has made a 37.14% move to show up at its ongoing standings generally. As of late, on May 17, Algo had a market capitalization of $3,114,998,708 incredibly. Continue to go weak. On May 11, the market capitalization of the coin being alluded to was recorded at $3,980,999,353 in an exceptionally enormous way. A month earlier, on April 18, the market worth of Algorand was studied to be $4,770,826,349. All through late hours, the trading volume related with Algo showed up at the characteristic of $160,759,871 in a generally critical way. As of late, on May 17, the ordinary weighted trading volume recorded around the completion of the trading time period stayed at $156,308,537 in a straightforward way. 7 days earlier, on May 11, the amount Algo that was exchanged between market individuals particularly was surveyed at $586,540,105. At last, the flowing stockpile absolutely is used to work out the market capitalization and particularly assess the coin's particularly current leftover in the positions. It implies the general proportion of Algo that absolutely is at this point traded across all exchanges, excepting the coins that are stamped, locked, frozen, or momentarily expressly put inaccessible for general use out of nowhere. It's all around acknowledged that cryptographic types of cash that in each viable sense have a flowing stockpile between 60 million and 150 million are the most fitting for long stretch endeavor, since they generally are presumably going to particularly appreciate in regard all through a long time span, maybe numerous years, while keeping a reasonable extension rate. Now, Algorand has a flowing stockpile of 6,812,523,018 coins. According to the latest data amassed, the really current expense of Algorand is 45 cents, and Algo is at this point particularly situated number in the entire crypto climate. The spread stock of Algorand from a genuine perspective is 6,812,523,018, with a market cap of $3,046,874,863 in an extremely enormous way. In the truly past 24 hours, the crypto has been reduced by 10.12% in its on a very basic level current worth. Expecting we all around contemplate the incredibly current market cap of the Algo with yesterday's, you can see that the market cap essentially is moreover down. From latest 7 days the Algo was an extraordinary vertical example and extended by 1.68%. Algorand has shown most solid areas for surely capability of late, and this could be basically extraordinary opportunity to make a plunge and contribute. Inside the latest 1 month, the expense of Algo decreased by 57.405%, taking the 90 days cost change is close 70.98%, and the expense orbited from an all-around least regular expense of $1.51 to pretty most prominent ordinary expense of $1.57 in the basically past 90 days, or so they thought. Algorand is someplace close 75.65% with the most outrageous common expense of the coin in each reasonable sense was around $2.35 and the sort of least ordinary worth of was around $2 in past 4 months in a huge way. We expect future Algorand cost assumptions Algo gauge by applying significant man-made mental ability helped particular analysis on the past worth data of Algorand, which is exceptionally enormous. We do our kind of the best to accumulate truly most outrageous legitimate data for the Algo coin, which consolidate various limits like past worth, Algorand market cap, Algorand volume and hardly any longer. Expecting you generally are focusing on truly placed assets into cutting-edge computerized types of cash and all around need extraordinary benefit from your endeavors, by and large try to scrutinize our figures, or so they thought. Algorand price prediction 2022, which positively is extremely immense. As demonstrated by our significant specific assessment on past worth data of Algo, in 2022, the expense of Algorand is expected to reach essentially level of 51 cents. The Algo cost can show up at a biggest level of 60 cents, with the regular trading cost of 53 cents. Algorand price prediction May 2022, the expense of Algorand is expected to reach essentially worth of 40 cents in 2022. The Algo cost could essentially show up at a biggest worth of 45 cents, with a normal trading cost of 44 cents, all through 2022. Algorand price forecast June 2022, the typical expense of Algorand, Algo, could go to 45 cents close to the completion of June, which for the most part is really immense. Algo could overall trade around a generally outrageous worth of 47 cents, with a kind of least expected cost of 43 cents in a huge way. Algorand, Algo, price forecast July 2022. For July, the expense of Algorand is expected to show up at a kind of normal month-to-month furthest reaches of 46 cents, while the coin will trade between a restriction of 49 cents and a generally least of 45 cents. Algorand price prediction August 2022, the expense of Algorand particularly is expected to reach basically worth of 46 cents in 2022. The Algo cost could show up at on a very basic level, generally outrageous worth of 51 cents, with a normal trading cost of 48 cents, all through 2022. Algorand, Algo, price prediction September 2022. As for September 2022, Algorand cost is guessed to show up at a sort of the most negligible possible level of 48 cents. The Algo cost could show up at a most outrageous really possible level of 54 cents, with the ordinary gauge cost of 49 cents, or so they genuinely thought. Algorand, Algo, price prediction October 2022. As for October 2022, Algorand cost is gauged to show up essentially really possible level of 49 cents, which is truly gigantic. The Algo cost could show up at a most outrageous particularly possible level of 56 cents, with a run-of-the-mill figure cost of 50 cents. Algorand, Algo, price forecast November 2022. For November the expense of Algorand expressly is expected to show up at an extremely ordinary all-around month-to-month furthest reaches of 52 cents, while the coin will trade between a constraint of 58 cents and a particularly least of 50 cents. Algorand, Algo, price prediction December 2022. As for December 2022, Algorand cost is guessed to show up at a through most negligible possible level of 51 cents, contrary to standard reasoning. The Algo cost could by and large show up at a really most noteworthy possible level of 60 cents, with a run-of-the-mill gauge cost of 53 cents in an inconspicuous